What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of K-Cards Baseball. Thanks for joining me today or tonight, whatever the case may be. When you guys are checking out this video, hopefully everything is wonderful out there for you guys. Tonight on the channel, we are going to be doing a new release video. We haven't done one of these in a little bit of time, so I'm really looking forward to getting into tonight's topic. We're going to be talking about 2025 Topps Heritage. If you did watch some of my previous videos, when it came to new releases, I did make mention that I didn't know if Topps Heritage would be coming out this year, because this release is coming out 3 weeks later than it did last year. Last year, this product came out on April 10th, and this year it comes out on April 30th. So it's about 3 weeks delayed, because this release is coming out so soon after 2024 Topps Heritage High Number. It seems to me like they wanted to link these two releases together, because Topps Heritage High Number has had really good reviews, and they seem to want to carry that momentum into 2025 Topps Heritage. However, I think that there are some very distinct differences between Heritage High Number and the regular Heritage set, primarily as it relates to all the different configurations that we have in Heritage. We'll talk about that a little bit later when we do a deep dive into the spreadsheet analyzing all the details about 2025 Topps Heritage. And looking at some of the highlights of Topps Heritage, it does release on Wednesday, April 30th, which is 3 weeks from this coming Wednesday. This product did go up for pre-sale this past Tuesday on April 1st on Topps website. And in looking at the website for the pre-sale information currently, the hobby boxes appear to be sold out. Both the regular single hobby boxes as well as the cases of hobby boxes seem to be all gone. However, the mega boxes are still available, both in the regular mega boxes at $49.99 as well as the 20 box case for $1,000. They did not include blaster boxes, hanger boxes, or fat packs in the pre-sale, even though those configurations will be available on the retail side. This year in 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball, we do get Gunnar Henderson as the feature player on the display boxes. So that is pretty awesome, having Gunnar on the front of the display boxes. He is definitely a deserving player of that honor. The clock turns back to 1976 in 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball, featuring throwback designs and a tribute to the American Bicentennial. One of the parallel sets that they have in this particular set does have a bicentennial theme. Among multiple formats, hobby boxes contain one hit that can be either an autograph or a relic, so that is the same as what we had last year. When the product did go up for pre-sale on Topps website, the hobby boxes were selling for $110, and mega boxes, as you saw earlier, are selling at $50. I would expect that to be the same on the retail side when the mega boxes are available at your local Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, as well as all the other retailers that normally carry the Topps product. Showcasing the 1976 designs, the base set for 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball totals 500 cards, which is the same as what it was last year. So that is what the base set is 500 cards. This includes subsets for record breakers, father and son, and league leaders, and more. Giving set collectors more work is the 100 card high numbered short print series that closes out the main lineup. That is different than last year. Last year, the 100 short print cards were the first 100 cards in the set. This year, it is the last 100 cards in the set. So that is a difference from last year to this year. There are also several parallels to track down, including a few different exclusives. We're going to talk about the parallels when we go through the spreadsheet. Another staple for the Heritage brand, the base variations come in multiple versions. Look for alternate cartoon variations, flipping bat variations, image variations, and nickname variations. Chrome fans can also find a full 500 card set of shiny base cards with parallels. When we look at the spreadsheet, you will see that they have really amped up the Chrome side of this particular set. Last year, the Chrome cards were actually a fairly rare find in Heritage. However, this year they have really up their game quite a bit when it comes to the chrome cards, both the regular base chromes as well as refractors. This looks to be a pretty nice example of a chrome James Wood card that is in the set. I'm not exactly sure if this is an aqua or a blue. It looks more aqua than it does to me blue, but this would be a really nice card to get in this particular set. As far as the chrome parallels in Heritage this year, you do get refractors, which are limited. The aqua sparkle refractors are fat pack exclusives. The burgundy sparkle refractors are hanger box exclusives. The pink sparkle refractors are value blaster exclusives. The silver sparkle refractors are in mega boxes, and the light blue sparkle refractors are hobby exclusives. They do have the blue border refractors numbered to 150, greens to 99, black border refractors to 76, gold border refractors to 50, orange to 25, reds to 5, and supers to 1. So they have streamlined the border parallels to the same as what we get in all the other Topps releases currently. Inserts continue the homage to 1976 across several offerings. 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball includes 1976 player icons, 1976 redefined, Heritage 25th Anniversary, and Through the Years. In addition, the 100 card Notable Americans insert largely stays away from baseball players. Not exactly sure what is going to be in those. I would imagine those cards will feature American presidents as well as other iconic leaders in American history. We never know. Those cards might feature maybe major influencers or something like that. Not exactly sure, but that will be interesting to find out once this series is released, what these notable American inserts look like. Both Clubhouse Collection and Real One autographs act as the main hits in the 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball checklist. Joining the main Real One line, which has over 100 names, are Real One dual autographs, Real One triple autographs, Heritage 25th Anniversary autographs, and 1976 redefined Real One autographs. This is a look at a Dylan Cruz Real One autograph card, and as we know with the Real One autographs, those will all be on-card autos. I really like the fact that Topps is really amping up their autograph game this year, reducing the amount of sticker autographs than what we have seen in the past, and having more on-card autos. So that is really a good thing that Topps is actually doing this year. Memorabilia arrives with Bicentennial Relics, Clubhouse Collection Relics, and Dual Player MLB Collection Relics. This is a look at a dual player collection relic of Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Really nice, clean looking card here with both being bat relics. I think that is pretty awesome, and this one I can imagine would be a pretty valuable card to get. Be on the lookout for additional multiplayer versions and signed editions. Look at this George Brett right here. This would be a bicentennial card pull, and these are extremely, extremely rare and will be very difficult to find, as you can imagine. Really nice auto bat relic card here of George Brett. That would be a really fun pull for sure. Some of the rarest hits appear to be 1976 cut signatures and Notable Americans cut signatures. So they will have cut signatures in this set, similar to what they have had in the past. As we look at the configuration, there are some notable differences this year in the configuration over last year. Last year in the hobby boxes, for example, we got 9 cards per pack and 24 packs per box and 12 boxes per case. The difference this year is that there are only 8 cards per pack with the same 24 packs per box. So this year, the hobby boxes are a full 24 cards less than what you got last year. Last year, you got 216 cards in a hobby box. This year, you get 192. So even though they are only reducing the packs by 1 card per pack, that turns out to be a full 2.5, almost 3 packs less than what you got last year. Mega boxes are the same. Last year, you got 9 cards in 16 packs. This year you get 8 cards in 17 packs. So that might seem like it would be pretty much a wash because they are giving you an extra pack with an additional 8 cards. But in fact, that is a full 1 pack less than what you got last year, with a total of 8 cards less in a mega box this year than what you got last year. This year, blaster boxes are going from 72 down to 64 cards, with 8 cards per pack and 8 packs per box. with 40 boxes per case. So slight differences, a full pack less in the Mega Box and the Blaster Box than what you got last year at the same price. However, this is notable because this is the first time in a few years since they went to 24 packs in a hobby box down to 20 packs in a hobby box a few years ago in 2023 Topps Chrome, I believe. So this is the first time they've actually reduced the amount of cards that you're going to get in the various configurations across a particular product that they are releasing. However, similar to what we have had in the past with Heritage, you do get either one autograph or one relic in a hobby box, similar to what you would get in Series 1 or Series 2. The Mega Boxes contain a total of 136 cards, which is 8 cards less than what it was last year. And the Value Blaster Boxes contain 2 high-numbered short prints, 2 base dark green bordered parallels, 2 base chrome or refractor parallels, 2 base chrome pink sparkle parallels, and 1 insert. So those value boxes seem to be a little bit better than what they have done in the past for value boxes in Topps Heritage. So that's a look at the set details. Let's take a look at the checklist for 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. And looking at the base checklist, it is the same as what it was last year with a 500 card base set and 100 short prints. The checklist starts off with the record breaker cards, starting us off with the number 1 card of the set of Shohei Ohtani. It seems like Shohei has gotten the number 1 card in a lot of the sets recently, and that continues here in 2025 Topps Heritage. The other breakers in the set include Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge, Jose Miranda, Jackson Chourio, and Danny Jansen. Also in the set, you're going to have all the rookies that we did see in Series 1, including Jacob Wilson, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Brooks Lee, Ben Rice, and so on and so forth. Some of the other notable cards in the set are these really cool father and son cards. They start off with Matt Holliday and Jackson Holliday, card number 66. Card number 67 is Cody Clemens and Roger Clemens. Card number 68 is Kevin Biggio and Craig Biggio. Card number 69 is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And card number 70 is Dusty Baker and Darren Baker. The league leader cards are card numbers 191 through 205, and they feature all the major players that we had in 2024, including a whole lot of Shohei Ohtani, a lot of Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Chris Sale. There are plenty of league leader cards that we're going to have in this set. The all-time all-star cards are card numbers 341 through card number 350, and they feature many of the past greats of the game, including Willie Mays, Bob Gibson, Ernie Banks, Yogi Berra, Roberto Clemente, Hank Aaron, Tris Speaker, Mel Ott, Mickey Mantle, and Stan Musial. Those will be really fun cards to get in the Heritage set. Some of the notable short prints that you have, which are card numbers 400 through 500. The short prints lead us off with David Bednar from the Pittsburgh Pirates. There aren't a lot of really notable rookies that are going to be short printed. The most notable short print rookie card that we're going to have in Topps Heritage is probably Ben Rice from the Yankees. Ben Rice has really gotten off to a really awesome start this year, so his card stock, I would imagine, will continue to rise if he continues on the hot streak. But that is the only really notable rookie that we have that is short printed. Some of the other notable short print names on the short print list include Michael Harris, Corey Seager, Andrew Vaughn, Ketel Marte, Logan Webb, Sal Frelick, Hunter Brown, Anthony Volpe, Pete Crow Armstrong, Spencer Strider, Jordan Westberg, Vinny Pasquantino, Austin Wells. It does say here that Austin Wells' short print card in this set is a rookie card. I'm not exactly sure. It seems like his rookie card was last year, so I don't know why his rookie card would be included in Heritage this year. Bo Bichette is a short print card, as well as Rafael Devers, Shea Langoliers, Jason Dominguez, The Los Angeles Dodgers New York Yankees AL NL Champions short print card, as well as the Los Angeles Dodgers World Series Champion card, is also a short print in this set. Rounding out the short print cards in the set, number 487 is Mookie Betts, and number 499 is Nolan Arenado, and the final short print card, card number 500, is Yordan Alvarez. The base alternate cartoon variations checklist is a total of 30 cards. The odds for getting one of these cards is actually pretty rare. In a hobby box, they're 1 in every 160 packs in the hobby box, 1 in every 214 blaster packs, 1 in every 227 megas, 1 in every 54 hangers, and 1 in every 107 fat packs. But the players in the cartoon variations include Aaron Judge, Jacob Wilson, Wyatt Langford, Paul Skeens, Jace Young, Jackson Chourio, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Yoshinobu Yamamoto, James Wood, Dylan Cruz, Shota Imanaga, Marcus Semien, Bo Bichette, Rafael Devers, Jason Dominguez, and Yordan Alvarez. The base flipped bat variations checklist is a total of 10 cards, 1 in every 481 hobbies, 1 in every 640 blasters, 1 in every 680 megas, 1 in every 160 hangers, and 1 in every 320 fat packs. And they include Jackson Chourio, Tariq Skubal, Shohei Ohtani, Dylan Cruz, Elly De La Cruz, Kobe Mayo, Julio Rodriguez, and Aaron Judge. The base image variations checklist is a total of 50 cards, 1 in every 97 hobby packs, 1 in every 128 blasters, 1 in 136 megas, 1 in 32 hangers, and 1 in 64 fat packs. And they also have the similar players that you had in some of the other image variation cards, including Aaron Judge, Jacob Wilson, Wyatt Langford, Bo Bichette, Jace Young, Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens, Bobby Witt Jr., Mason Wynn, Jackson Chourio, Gunnar Henderson, Rhett Lauder. First time I've seen Rhett Lauder in an image variation card. That's kind of cool. James Wood, Tyler Fitzgerald, Elly De La Cruz, Mark Vientos, Ronald Acuna, as well as most of the other notable names in baseball today. The base nickname variations checklist is a total of 10 cards, 1 in every 481 hobby, 640 blasters, 680 megas, 160 hangers, and 320 fat packs. Jung Ho Lee, Corbin Burns, Francisco Lindor, Dylan Cruz, Juan Soto, Spencer Arrighetti, and Yordan Alvarez. The base chrome autograph checklist is a total of 10 cards, and the odds are pretty astronomical. I'm not going to go through and do a deep dive breakdown because the odds are so high, and the chances of pulling one of these cards is pretty rare. However, it is worth noting that there are going to be parallels of each one of these base chrome autograph cards, including gold bordered, orange bordered, red bordered, and superfractors, which is 1 in every 633,631 packs. There are some really notable names on the base chrome autograph checklist, including Brooks Lee, Ben Rice, Heston Kierstead, James Wood, Paul Skeens, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Rafael Devers. So that's a look at some of the highlights of the checklist in 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. We are going to roll over to the spreadsheet and take a little bit of a deeper dive into these pack odds comparing 2024 to 2025 Topps Heritage. So let's go ahead and roll over to the spreadsheet. And looking at the spreadsheet for 2025 Topps Heritage, the format is going to be the same from last year to this year. We do have hobbies, blasters, megas, hangers, and fat packs. So that hasn't changed. However, there has been a change in the configuration from last year to this year. Hobby boxes last year were 24 packs with 9 cards per pack. Blasters were 8 packs with 9 cards per pack, and megas were 16 packs with 9 cards per pack. And as you can see, this year is highlighted in red because the card count this year is less than what it was last year, as I mentioned earlier. The pricing appears to be the same as what it was last year in all the various configurations. I didn't put any pricing for 2025 hangers or fat packs, but I'm assuming that they're going to be the same this year than what they were last year as well. at $14.99 for a hanger and $6.99 for a fat pack. However, I don't have card counts for either the hanger or the fat pack. If it stays true to form, I would expect a hanger box card count to go down a little bit, maybe from 35 cards down to 30, and the fat packs to go from 20 cards maybe down to 16. That seems to be pretty consistent with the differences in the other configurations as far as the reduction in card count goes. The short prints are relatively the same. The only difference is that last year in hobby boxes and in blaster boxes, you got a short print 1 in every 3 packs. This year, those are 1 in every 4 packs. The short print hits in the mega box, and the fat packs are going to be the same at 1 in every 4 packs. The hanger boxes are actually going to be a little bit better this year than what they were last year. The short prints last year in a hanger box were 1 in every 4 hanger boxes, and this year they're 1 in every 2 hanger boxes. One of the major differences from this year to last year is that they are loading up these configurations with Chrome cards. You can see the odds last year when it came to Chrome. In hobby boxes, you got a Chrome card 1 in every 59 packs. This year, they're 1 in every 5. Blaster boxes last year were 1 in every 147 blaster packs. This year, they're 1 in every 5. So they have really upped the Chrome cards. So maybe that is a justification for them as far as reducing the number of cards that you're going to get in each one of the configurations, as well as reducing the amount of hits that you're going to get on the higher end cards in the set, including the autographs and the relic cards. Looking at the Real One Autos last year to this year, last year you got a Real One Auto 1 in every 110 hobby packs. This year that has gone up to 1 in every 124. Blasters, you got one in every 220 blaster packs last year. This year, they're 1 in every 221. Mega boxes last year, you got an autograph 1 in every 140 packs. This year, that has gone up to 1 in every 151. Hanger boxes, 1 in every 124 last year, 1 in every 130 this year. And fat packs last year, 1 in every 260 fat packs. This year, 1 in every 325. The flashback auto relics have really gone up quite a bit year over year. Last year, you got a flashback auto relic 1 in every 23,415 hobby packs. This year, that has gone up to 1 in every 36,733. Blasters went from 1 in every 52,251 to 1 in every 90,163, and so on and so forth. So the chances of getting one of those flashback auto relics has dramatically decreased from last year to this year. Looking at the Clubhouse relic, the odds of pulling a Clubhouse relic are pretty close to the same as what they were last year. The only difference being the mega box, and I don't know why there's that dramatic of a difference in the mega box of getting a Clubhouse relic. Last year, for example, in hobby boxes, you got a Clubhouse relic 1 in every 35 packs. This year, that has only gone up to 1 in every 39. It has actually improved this year over last year in the blaster boxes. Last year in the blaster boxes, you got a Clubhouse relic and 1 in every 64 blaster packs. This year, that has gone down to 1 in every 62. So it does look like they have kind of loaded up the blaster boxes this year in Heritage, which is a little bit unusual and goes against the trend recently when it comes to the Topps releases. The mega boxes last year, you got a relic 1 in every 64. This has gone up to 1 in every 159. I don't know if that's right on the 1 in 64. I did double check the pack odds on the mega boxes, and it does say, in fact, that it is 1 in every 159 right there. Finally, as far as the originals go, last year did get an original 1975 1 in every 60 hobby packs, and that is a hobby box exclusive, are the originals. This year that has gone up to 1 in every 67 hobby packs. The other major difference this year are the parallels. You do have various configuration parallel exclusives. For example, the dark blue parallels are hobby box exclusives. The dark greens are blaster box exclusives. The dark yellows are Fat pack exclusive, 1 in every 2 fat packs. You're going to get a light purple parallel, 1 in every hanger box, and a red parallel are mega box exclusives, 1 in every 5 mega box packs. So that continues the trend of really focusing on configuration exclusive parallels that Topps has done recently in some of their other sets. The black parallels are hobby box exclusives, 1 in every 107 hobby packs. One of the really cool hits this year are the bicentennial cards, which are going to be numbered to 200. And those bicentennial cards, I think, will be pretty sought after. They're going to be 1 in every 53 hobby box packs, 1 in every 166 blaster packs, 1 in every 166 mega packs, 1 in every 38 hangers, and 1 in every 67 fat packs. Finally, we have the color of the year parallels numbered to 76, and those are going to be 1 in every 142 hobby box packs, 1 in every 443 blaster packs, 1 in every 442 mega packs, 1 in every 102 hangers, and 1 in every 177 fat packs. So that is a look at the spreadsheet and the breakdown for 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. So let me know down in the comment section what you think of 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball, if you're going to be a buyer of the set or if you're going to stay away from it. Personally, I'm probably going to buy a blaster box or two. I did really think about buying a hobby box the other day when it came up on pre-order on the Topps website. However, I did take a pass on it. I'm probably going to stick more to the retail side with blaster boxes and hanger boxes, as well as an occasional fat pack to rip on the channel. So you will see some pack openings of Heritage for sure. Lastly, if you're new to the channel and haven't had a chance to hit that like and subscribe, please go ahead and take care of that for me now. I'd greatly appreciate it. It is your best way to show your support for what we do here on the K Cards channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment section, and turn on the bell for all notifications. So thanks guys, thanks for checking out this video as well as all the other content on the channel. Be safe out there guys, and happy collecting. We'll talk to you guys later.